Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. And I am so excited to welcome one of my very favorite travel bloggers and authors to our Wandering Educators interview. I'm Dr. Jessie Voits, and today I have Colleen Lanin, who has authored an amazing new book called The Travel Mama's Guide. We each have one.
I'm trying to show it.
How to Vacation with Babies and Children and Stay Sane. And I just want to introduce Colleen. She's the author of The Travel Mama's Guide, and she's also a writing instructor, a speaker, and an editor of the amazing family travel blog, travelmamas.com. She's also a contributing writer to the Today Show website on NBCnews.com, and her stories have appeared in publications like Working Mother Magazine, Chicago Tribune, and Parenting Magazine. She is the expert. So welcome, Colleen.
Hi, thank you.
So I'm glad to have you here to talk about your book today, and tell us about your new book.
So my new book, The Travel Mama's Guide, I'm going to hold it up again, is 22. It's 22 chapters of funny stories and travel tips, and it's based on my own travel experiences as well as other travel experts like our own Dr. Jessie Voits right here, and other child care experts, and then of course just regular moms and dads who've shared their stories with me over the years and given me some great tips that I wanted to share with other people.
What led you to write this book?
Well, you know, when you're pregnant, how you get a book on everything. So you get a book on, you know,
Yes.
what to expect when you're expecting, and you get the Girlfriend's Guide to Pregnancy, and then you get the book on how to handle the baby, and then how to get them to sleep, and how to do everything. So I was going on my first trip, and I thought, well, I need a book. So I went and I looked for a book on how to travel with babies and children, and I couldn't really find anything that was really useful. So I decided, well, maybe. Actually, I didn't think of writing the book at the time. I just started asking everybody for advice. So I asked every mom or dad I met what to do, you know, at the nail salon, my friends, my mom, anybody. And I just started taking notes. And I thought, well, maybe I'll try and pitch an article to a magazine. I'd been writing for years just for fun. It was a hobby of mine.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been taking classes and stuff forever. So I thought, well, maybe I'll try and write an article. And I started writing and writing and writing and writing, and I kept writing, and I thought, well, that's a little bit long for an article. So I decided, okay, I think this is a book. And so it just sort of developed from there, and then I started travelmamas.com. I started that about a little over 4 years ago, and so have been writing for, like you said, I've been writing for some other outlets and stuff since then, and just keep on learning from other people and from my own travel experiences.
I love that. And you know, your website, I love going there because it's such an amazing resource for family travel. It's so impressive.
Well, thank you. I love Wandering Educators too.
Thank you. So what are your top 3 tips for family travel? And let's just consider this an intro for everybody to get your book and read it.
Okay, well, one tip that I always give to people is to print out a packing list. You know, when I was first a mom, you have to bring so much stuff with you. So I would handwrite out a list of everything to bring with, and then, you know, I'd go on the trip, and I'd come home and throw the list away, and then I'd go on the other trip, and I'd have to do the whole thing over again. So I finally got wise and decided, hey, maybe I should type that thing up. So now you don't have to go do all that. You can just go to travelmamas.com and print one out. I've got packing lists for travel with babies and toddlers, with school-age children, even for romantic getaways. So I print one out before every single trip because it's just so easy to forget something. It makes life a little bit less stressful. You don't have to think quite so much when you're getting ready to go on a trip.
Yeah. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. And it's at travelmamas.com, right? Those packing lists?
Travelmamas.com under packing lists. And then another tip is to keep a separate stash of your medicines and your travel toys separately, of course, for when you're traveling. Because, you know, rather than, again, having to go and recreate a whole medicine kit before you go, so getting every salve, every ointment, every, you know, cough syrup or whatever that you think you just might need while you're traveling, just keep that all separate in a little baggie, and then you can, you know, check the expiration dates before you go. And same thing with toys. Keep a separate stash so you don't have to go and spend a lot of money on new toys, because a hidden toy is a forgotten toy. You know, kids forget about the toys.
Yes.
And then when they see them, they're like, oh, that's so fun, that's so cool. So, and it saves you time also and stress. And you wanted a third one. I'm trying to see, what did I think was my third one? Stagger busy days and mellow days. You know, when you're traveling before you have kids, you can go, go, go all day. See all the sights you want to see, stay up real late if you want to. But you know, when you're traveling with kids, you really have to adjust your schedule. If you're going to be doing an amusement park one day, or you're doing a lot of sightseeing one day, the next day plan a really mellow day. So go to the hotel pool, go to the beach, go to a local park, just kind of chill out and let everybody refresh and relax so they're ready to do something fun again the next day.
And that's kind of hard for new parents because they think, well, we're only gone for so many days and we have to pack them full.
Yes, well, and then you wind up not having any fun because your kid's so overstimulated that it's not fun for anyone.
Right. That's a fantastic tip. Well, to wrap this up, is there anything else you'd like to share with us?
You know, the thing that I would really recommend to parents is to really slow down and enjoy the travel. And don't be afraid of going. Don't think, oh, you know what, I'll wait until the kids are gone, or I'll leave the kids at home and I'll go with my spouse, and it's not going to be any fun if I bring them with. You know, traveling with children brings travel to a whole different dimension, as you know, Jessie.
Yes.
That it's so fun to see the world through your children's eyes, and they have a way of really slowing down and seeing the world, you know, in the moment, and they're not so consumed with, you know, to-do lists and all these other things to do. They just are living in the moment. And so slow down and really experience the world through their eyes.
I love that. And I have to tell you that family travel for me is way more exciting and way more fun than travel on my own ever was.
Really? That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Colleen. And where can people find the book?
People can find the book. They can go to my own site, to travelmamas.com, and there's a link on there that's right across the top that you can click on, or you can go to amazon.com, and it's now available in Kindle too. So it was just paperback, and now it's available in Kindle too. So either option, people can get whichever way they want to do it.
Fantastic. And I have to tell all you readers, this guide is amazing. It's worth it. Thank you so much, Colleen, for writing it and saving our sanity.
Thank you.
Okay.